baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love is the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. $1,000 I could spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I give banky, oh no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need nothing, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pan. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight, going down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anfernee and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it will be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him, so he can focus on what he does best, setting up his teammates and defending. He said, I take pride in it. There's only one ball. If I'm able to get stops and give guys a hard time, then we'll be able to get further. Kevin?
First team all defense. All right, DA, thanks as always. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. and then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Shot about there with Anfernee Simons. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Irving is out there with Harris, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Nurkic going to work inside, using all that size he possesses to his advantage.
A nice shot by Harris.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Nurkic following the bucket by the Nets. Nurkic sent the pick for Hart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Here's Sharp. To the paint. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trail Blazers retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Irving for 3. It's good from long range.
An impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
The pass to Hart. Nurkic, a screen on O'Neal. Hart, the pass to Nurkic. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Simons from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Claxton the pass to KD. And the shot goes down.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, they didn't feel a deal was there. Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Harris.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to Nurkic. Kicks to Grant. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
Fires for 3. Grant, that's good.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Durant attacking. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Sharp. He dishes it to Nurkic. Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
And it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Grant. Nurkic just screen on Durant. Tipped away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Durant attacking and finished off by KD.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Trailblazers trail by 5. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Passes to Simons. There's 3-pointers off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here's Grant. Last time out, he had 44 points. Shot to stop the run, and he nails the jumper. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
And again, Kevin Durant. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Look at some of the numbers for Royce O'Neal. Nurkic dishes to Grant. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target from three-point range.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. It's new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And so here's Portland. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Grant. Good, nice job down low. Grant's got 5 now.
Relentless interior effort from Jeremy Grant, not letting the defenders scare him off.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Poked away. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Again, the Nets for two. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
On the wing, Irving. From past the arc. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. 8 points for him.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
It's Durant with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go.
Changes for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons comes in for O'Neal. And it's Seth Curry in for Joe Harris. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Grant. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Anfernee Simons. On defense, Brooklyn, 17-point game. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Winslow against Irving. Hard bounce pass. Eubanks buries it down low.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Nets leading by 15. Irving for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
There's the pass to Eubanks. Curry against Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And he makes the first. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
And Hart drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Seth Curry. And at the line, one time.
One shot.
Free throw good by Curry. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And Hart drops them both. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simons. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. Pass to Eubanks. Over Sharp. Pass to Little. For the three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Baseline J on the way. KD's shot is good. KD's got 18 points in the game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Hart against Curry. Hart the pass to Winslow. Count it from 12.
Well, you know, defensively, that's what they're trying to do to Winslow. Turn him into a jump shooter, and he made them pay.
Here's Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Hart against Curry. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closer. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Knicks. And then Durant with the dunk.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Johnson finds Hart. Winslow wide open. He fires. Misses the three. Nets leading by 23. Here's Curry. And the wing jumper offline. Now here's Winslow. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Here's Irving. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 17.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Little passes to Johnson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. KD, that's for two. Offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. And they'll get another chance. Outside for Durant. Shoots over Winslow. Sharp, the pass to Curry. Over Johnson. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Curry's got 5.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Passes it to Hart. Out to the wing. The wide open shot by Little. Buries the long-range jumper.
Doesn't take many of those, but Nazir Little from beyond the arc.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by Hart. And for Portland, they're shooting 42% to begin this game. There's the dish to Johnson. There's the three. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Nets leading by 19. Here's KD. And that one is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now, Hart. He had 10 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one can put a body on him.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Brooklyn. Edwards, he's checked in for Sharp. Edmund Sumner comes in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Watford's checked in.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Knicks in New York. Winslow with it. He's got 5. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Winslow. From downtown. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
His jump shot not fluid from deep yet, but Winslow nails that one.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We come back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. O'Neal is out there with Edwards, and it's Mills, and it's Sumner in at the shooting guard position. Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
On the way to the floor. Give it up for Team White.
a moment. Let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. Number 1, the Nets.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
And here's Mills for 3. Drops in the tray. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And though he's become a more complete player, Patty Mills' calling card is still the deep ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. And that one drops.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That's leading by 15. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Now, here's Grant. He has 5. And there's the pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Nets.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot's good from Claxton.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Simons surveying the D. To the wing right side. Pass to Grant. Nurkic setting the pick for Grant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Simons missing. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Took him no time at all on that one. Mills has got 7 now in this quarter.
Aggressive with the dribble. Patty puts the D on his heels. Then with the stop and pop.
And here is Simons. A 38-point game for him in the win against New York.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. Simons has got 15.
I bet coach is loving what Anfernee Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Claxton with a bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Brooklyn leading by 17. Baseline try. The rebound by Watford. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Left side, Grant. Stolen by O'Neal. Mills looking it over. Here's Claxton. That one misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here's Simons after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. O'Neal from long range. Here's Claxton. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trailed by 19. Simons, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
A baseline J. Sumner's shot is off. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Passes it to Grant. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Not just a low post scorer. Nurkic can face you up from that range.
Sumner, good on the 13-footer. Here's Simons. 15 points in the game. Nurkic up top. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Watford. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Nurkic the pass to Sharp. Cranes the three-pointer. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a smart pass by Nurkic, taking advantage of an open guy.
And here's Mills from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
3-pointer, Simon. And another 3 for Portland.
Quick little pull-up right there. I like seeing Simon stop on a dime like this.
Timeout called, the Nets. Substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Edwards. Curry's checked in for Edmund Sumner. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Nets leading by 14. Here's Irving. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got 19 points.
It didn't take long tonight for Kyrie to realize he was in the zone. Incredible performance.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Now here's Winslow. 8 points for him. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
An outstanding playmaker. Justice Winslow is very effective at making the right pass in these sets.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Jacks up a three. And Seth Curry gets the three. Curry's got 8 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Johnson against Irving. Grant kicks to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He gets it in there.
Look at Kyrie slicing up the defense. His agility to drive the ball is unstoppable.
Johnson, the pass to Grant. Over O'Neal. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And here's Sharp. He's got 5. Eubanks, the pass to Sharp. There's Winslow. Off target with his 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Number 1, the Nets.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket. Shoot 2.
The first one falls for the Trailblazers. Little, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Josh Hart in for Sharp. And he makes both free throws. Now, Hart, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Johnson, the pass to Hart. Down low, here's Eubanks. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Eubanks got 5 points in the quarter. Nets leading by 16. Curry outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now, here's Johnson. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but one can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Simons checked in for the Nets. Here's Hart. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Eubanks. 9 points in the game so far. There's a screen. They need this. And the rejection by Curry. The shot from 20 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harris has got 6 points.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
To the floor. Give it up for Team White.
to check out the stats for Kyrie Irving. Right around 25 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
The Trailblazers shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Little sets a screen for Johnson. Eubanks the pass to Hart. Five on the clock to stop the run. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A nice shot by Harris.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Johnson, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Eubanks the pass to Johnson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Johnson kicks to Hart. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. The pass to Eubanks. In the corner, it's Little. Harris against Winslow. It's Hart on the wing. And Irving pulls it down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Johnson after Ben Simmons bucket. Johnson with a screen on Curry. Here's Hart. In the corner, Winslow with it. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Chalk up 2 there. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Misses from short range.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Curry. Little with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go.
Oh, what a play!
Watch your head.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Good on the shot.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with an intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on social media. This is from Chris SB17. I like this one. Who has the best uniforms in the NBA?
I'm about to go with the Miami Heat.
Ooh. I think I like the MLK version of the Atlanta Hawks ones are nice. Those black and gold. I like those.
I like those black Celtic jerseys.
Ooh, the black Celtics are nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's Brooklyn now on the court for the Trailblazers. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Anfernee Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the middle, here's Grant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Irving surveying the floor. There's the drive. Count it. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
I mean, he has great body control. Then you see him finish the drive with contact. Woo! Kyrie is special.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Steve, you got to respect Royce O'Neal's consistency from beyond the arc.
Kevin, he takes shots he knows he can hit, and he keeps his three-point percentage above average season to season. Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
And the dunk by Grant.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Harris's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. That shot missing. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Harris, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Down low, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. A nice shot by KD.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Pass to Grant. Tries it from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 12 points in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Harris misses. The Trailblazers shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Teardrop shot. Claxton. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Trailblazers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Now, here's Nurkic. He's guarded closely. Here's Hart. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside, KD. And he drives in, and KD throws it down.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Simons kicks to Grant. Pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Irving, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
The quick first step of Kyrie gave him an edge, and all they could do was foul.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Harris. And a switch here also for Portland. Watford's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Sharp. He has 7. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Mills can't hit.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Simons, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anfernee Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Simons. Greg, when you watch Anfernee Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And the Nets making a change here. Sumner's checked in. And Simons drops them both.
Anfernee Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Count it. Durant's got 35.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Grant the pass to Sharp. Offensive rebound. And Thomas with the block. Inside. Here's KD. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's now 37 points for Kevin Durant. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Mills. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
You see the commitment from Anfernee, refusing to let the defense knock him off balance.
And they pick up 2.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Simons. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Thomas. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Grant outside. Pocket 6, launches it. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Durant. One-on-one here. Here's Sumner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sumner's got his second bucket.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
Passes to Grant to end the run, and he hits the jump shot.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
First free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Nurkic. Justice Winslow comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Johnson in for Sharp. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
We got some t-shirts for the loudest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
Let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. Kevin Durant is second.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
The other thing they have in common is that killer instinct. Every one of these guys wants the ball down low. They want to be the number one option on every trip down the court.
Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Trailblazers basketball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Simons, covered by Mills. Bucket is good. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
There is Simons drawing the eyes of defenders, creating for his teammate.
Goes up on the wing. Mills can't hit.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
The Trailblazers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And Edmund Sumner is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Patty Mills. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Brooklyn on defense. Simons has the open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Simons has got 26.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And then Thomas with the dunk.
And Simmons is just the total package. A player that can really dish it to his teammate.
Cameron Thomas. Defensive foul. Anfernee Simons. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. At the line, one time.
The Trailblazers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Now, here's Simons. He's tightly guarded. Here's Sumner. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Simons from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. He has 29.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Tips it, and Edwards is right there.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Three-pointers, Simon. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
The tray. Edwards inside. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. To the paint. Eubanks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. That one good for 2.
But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Right block shot. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Gotta be mindful of Anfernee Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Here's Sumner. Good on the three-point shot. Sumner's got 9 points in the quarter.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Little sets a screen for Simons. Wide open. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Curry's shot is off. Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. To the inside is Winslow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Winslow.
Justice is a do-it-all kind of player, but something you'll see from him every night is toughness and physicality.
Sharp's checked in for Thomas. And Portland with a change here, too. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
A 3 from Simmons. The rebound by Johnson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to Eubanks. And here is Hart. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Portland no good that time either.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Inside, there's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Not the tallest wing you're going to find, but Winslow very explosive.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Nets ball.
Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Edwards, and Irving subbed in for Edmund Sumner.
Kyrie Irving.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Simmons.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Offensive rebound. Eubanks. Winslow's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Here's Irving. And Winslow pulls it down. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And for Portland, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Sharp out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Mills in at the point. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Johnson. They get it back. Watford, that's good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Puts it up from 17. That's good from Harris on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can tell the coaching staff likes to see this from Harris. So good at taking what's available.
Johnson outside. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Harris. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Johnson kicks to Walker. Brown outside. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Harris. 5 to shoot. Johnson goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry gets the bucket.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker, Mills has improved at running the offense.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. To the middle. Here's Watford over Sharp. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or 2. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find the weak link.
First one falls for him. Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Curry. He hits both from the stripe. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
The Trailblazers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Watford. And there's the drive. Oh, that's blocked. It's Thomas on the wing. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. He kicks to Brown, takes a three. Portland again missing. And Morris has got the ball here for Brooklyn. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by Brown.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Brown wide open, he fires. Portland no good that time either. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's Sharp missing. Portland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Watford. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Morris. They get it back. Here's Sharp. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the pass to Brown. Here's Watford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
The Nets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Mills. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Portland called for the foul. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth 10 team. And your next youth 10 team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And he makes the first. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And Morris drops them both. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Johnson, the pass to Simons. Lets it go with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Sharp's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. Sumner's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot's good from Simons.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anfernee.
Here's Morris. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here he goes. Here's Simons. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Morris. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
The Trailblazers shooting straight 49% from the field. Now, here's Simons. Defense right on him. It's blocked. Timeout called, the Nets.
And it's time to get right.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Justice Winslow comes in for Walker.
Come on.
And the Nets with possession here. Mills, that's a two-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson finds Simons. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Let's go. The rebound by Watford. And for Portland, their shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Pass to Eubanks. Winslow with it. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Sumner's shot is off. So it's Portland now. Now here's Simons. Johnson, a wide open look, hits the three-point bomb.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Ring shot on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Mills with it, now guarded by Winslow. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Tries again. The Trailblazers pull it in.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Simons, the pass to Johnson. Simons with the screen for Johnson. Back to Simons. They get it again. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Morris, no good. Trailblazers shooting straight 49% from the field. And here is Johnson. Here's Winslow. Here's Eubanks. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Sumner. The Trailblazers pull it in. Winslow's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Simons. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Mills. Shoots over Simons. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Great pass by Winslow. You see his leadership skills even at a very young age.
Here's Mills. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. 3-pointer, Simon. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And the pass to Eubanks. Here's Johnson. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Mills can't hit.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Three-pointer, Simons sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got 44.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 16. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth.
Your next Youth Next team.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Edwards comes in for Morris, and Curry subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Sumner. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Sumner. Dives for it. And they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Goes back up. Here's Sharp. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.